Can you be too alkaline? That sounds scary. Hi, Russ Pritchard here, author of the best-selling books The Alkaline Life and The Alkaline Reset Cleanse, and today I've got a little quick video for you to answer a common question I receive fairly frequently, which is, can I be too alkaline? I get where this is coming from. People hear that certain organs need to be acidic and certain parts of the digestive system obviously doesn't want to be too alkaline. And I discuss alkaline foods and the digestive system in depth in another video. The link to that is on the screen now. And they worry that eating too many alkaline foods might disrupt things. But let's just be clear. The whole point of living the alkaline life is not to make the body more alkaline. We're not trying to make our body more alkaline. The goal of living alkaline is to support your body to effortlessly maintain the pH of the various organs and cells and glands throughout the body, but especially the blood pH, which does have to be that slightly alkaline 7.365. So we're not trying to make ourselves more alkaline, we're just trying to support the body to maintain that alkaline balance. Now, there is such thing as alkalosis, which is being too alkaline. So let's have a little dig into that. So there's actually two main ways that the body can become too alkaline: respiratory alkalosis and metabolic alkalosis. Both are most commonly seen in intensive care ICU settings, in longer term hospital settings, with the appearance of certain diseases like kidney disease, kidney failure. They're often a result of hormonal impacts, such as where the adrenals become severely stressed by chronically low potassium levels, or where kidney failure leads to excessive sodium bicarbonate release into the bloodstream. But these are medical conditions. This isn't your diet. Respiratory alkalosis can occur with extreme anxiety attacks, which leads to prolonged rapid breathing, and in some cases the more intense breathing exercises that are common at the moment can lead to some of this, so be careful with your Wim Hofing. It is amazing, but be careful. And in rare cases, if extreme amounts of sodium bicarbonate are consumed, or extreme amounts of antacids, so anti-reflux medication, this can cause the compensatory mechanisms to kick in due to alkalosis. Now, there's two really important factors that I want to make sure are front and center and loud and clear here. Your body has the exact same mechanisms to balance blood pH down as it does to try and bring acidic blood up. For anyone eating a standard modern diet of acidic foods day in and day out, soda and sugar and gluten and processed foods, your body is constantly rebalancing your blood pH from acidic back up to mildly alkaline. It's doing it constantly all the time. So if your blood pH does become slightly too alkaline from too much bicarbonate being produced, your body will downregulate it in the same way that it does 24/7 from an acidic diet. The odd incident of going slightly too alkaline is going to be dealt with in the exact same way, and it's extremely rare, but we're plunging our blood down into the acidic level all the time, 24 hours a day, 24/7, and the body copes with it. So if it pops a little bit too high, your body will cope with that effortlessly, and foods will not cause this. This is point number two. Remember, when we look at the pH scale, it's logarithmic, okay? pH 6 is 10 times more acidic than pH 7. pH 5 is 100 times more acidic. pH 4 is 1,000 times more acidic. pH 3 is 10,000 times more acidic. So you can see how your body can be overwhelmed and stressed with acidity. But if you look in the other direction, and that alkaline level, pH 8 is 10 times more, pH 9 is 100 times more, pH 10 is 1,000, and so on. Alkaline foods all fall between that moderately alkaline 7 to 8.5. They're mildly alkaline forming, 10 times more alkaline than pH 7. So your body's never going to have a problem with you eating too many alkaline foods, drinking too many alkaline drinks, when you consider that a standard modern diet of soda, gluten, sugar, processed foods, refined foods, artificial foods, sweeteners, flavourings, and all so on will drift somewhere between pH 3, 10,000 times more acidic, and pH 5, 1,000 times more acidic. You can see that this is a bigger risk for you than eating too much cucumber or spinach. So there is a risk you could over supplement with sodium bicarbonate, but it would take so much. Nobody is doing this. You can over consume water, you can overeat any food. There is an upper tolerable limit to every substance on earth. So the big picture is, yes, you can be too alkaline, But this is 99.9999% of the time coming from chronic disease, sickness, physical damage, and it's usually something you're seeing in a hospital setting. It's not something you ever need to be worried about from eating alkaline forming vegetables and fruits and so on. So don't worry about this. Stay focused on consuming mostly alkaline foods, limiting your acid forming foods, and you'll be absolutely golden.